So today we are going to do the numericals from the exercise book. First one is a dumbbell, question number 6. A dumbbell of 5 kg mass falls from a height of 0.4 meter. What is the momentum transferred by the dumbbell while hitting the ground? So that is the question. So in this case, first you have to write what are the things you know. So what you know? You know the mass. Mass is how much? Mass is 5 kg. So solution m is equal to 5 kg. Falls from a height of 0.4 meter. So you can write h is equal to 0.4 meter. And you have to find out the momentum when the dumbbell will hit the while hitting the ground. So see, the initial velocity of the dumbbell u is 0. So when it will hit the ground, it will have some velocity that you have to find out. V you have to find out. So then when we will find out v, then we multiply the v with the mass, and then we will get the momentum. So which formula we can use to find out the v? See, time is not given, height is given. Okay, so when time is not given, height is given, initial velocity is given, then to find out the final velocity, we can use the formula v square is equal to u square plus 2a h. Instead of s, we are writing h. So a, what is the value we can take? A is equal to acceleration due to gravity, which is 9.8 meter per second square. Now v square is equal to u square is 0 square plus 2 into 9.8 into h. H is how much? H is equal to 0.4. So if we calculate this one, how much you will get? So we will multiply 2 into 9.8 into 0.4. So you will get 7.84. Now you have to root this one. So v is equal to root over 7.84. If you root this one, how much you will get? So if you root this one, you have to get 2.8. 2.8 meter per second. The root you have to learn this one, how to root. So this is the velocity. Now we have to find out the momentum. So momentum transferred. Momentum is known as p is equal to mass into velocity. Mass is how much given? 5 kg. Velocity is 2.8 meter per second. So if you multiply this one, how much you will get? 5 into 2.8. It will get 14. Okay, so 14 kilogram meter per second. So this is your answer. You can check the answer in the book. How much is there? So it is also written 14 kilogram meter per second. Question number 6 is completed. Now we'll go to the question number 7. So question number 7 is a body of mass 250 gram. Again, first we read the sum. Gram has a momentum of 7.5 kilogram meter per second. Calculate the velocity of the body in meter per second. Okay, so you have to find out everything in the SI unit. So mass is given in CGS unit. So first we write m is equal to 250 gram. So convert into kg, that means 250 divided by 1000 kg. This will get cancelled. So how much will be? 0.25. So 0.25 kg. Okay, so momentum is given, means P is given. P is equal to mv is equal to 7.5 kilogram meter per second. Okay, so this thing we calculate. So mv is equal to, mv is equal to 7.5. You can write the unit also, kilogram meter per second. So m is equal to 7.5 by v. So v value is given here. V is how much given? Oh, we have to find out, sorry, then we have to find out v. V is equal to 7.5. M is given. M is how much? This one, 0.25 meter per second. So kg will get cancelled, will be meter per second. So 7.5 divided by 2.5. So we'll get how much? 30 meter per second. Okay, so you can check the answer. So answer is also 30 meter per second is given here. Okay, so now this is the answer for the question number 7. Okay, now we go to the question number 8. So this is question number 8. I read the question. A car initially at rest picks up a velocity 75 km per hour in 20 seconds. If the mass of the car is 1000 kg, calculate the force developed in the engine, and B, the distance covered by the car in 20 seconds. That you have to find out. So first, what are the things are given? Initially at rest they said, and U is equal to 0. Okay, and V is given here 72 kilometer per hour. Then you have to convert into meter per second, because everything is meter per second, so SI unit. So 72 into 5 by 18. Remember this one. There is a procedure to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second. So you'll get, how much you'll get? 20 meter per second. Okay, 20 meter per second. You can see, no? Now m is given here. M is equal to 1000 kg. So you have to find out the force developed. So it is given that to pick up the velocity it takes 20 seconds time. So t is equal to 20 seconds. So acceleration is equal to v minus u by t. V is 20, u is 0 divided by 20. So 1 meter per second square is the acceleration. Now you have to find out the force. So A is force developed. F is equal to m into a mass into acceleration. M is 1000 kg into A is 1 meter per second square. So 1000 Newton is the answer. Okay, I'll check the answer. Wait, I think 1000 Newton is the answer. Now B is the distance covered the car in 20 seconds. In 20 seconds, how much distance it will be covered? So initial velocity is given, final velocity is given, time is also given, and acceleration is also got. So you can use two formulas, but I will use this formula. S is equal to ut plus half at square. So ut, this is 0 because initial velocity is 0, plus half into 1, acceleration is 1, t square. How much time? 20. So 20 whole square. 20 means 400. So it will become 200 meter. So this is the answer. Check the answer. Okay, this is given 200 meter is the answer is given in the book also. Okay, so now question number 9. Here's question number 9. So what is written here? A car of mass 800 kg moving at 54 km per hour brought to rest over a distance of 15 meter. Find the retarding force developed by the brakes of the car. You have to find the retarding force. So before finding out the retarding force, first you have to find out what is the retardation. So m is given here. So m is equal to 800 kg. U is equal to initial velocity is this one, 54 kilometer per hour. So which is nothing but 5 by 18, 54 into, that means 15 meter per second. Okay. Now which formula you can use to find out the retardation? So we'll use v square is equal to u square plus 2a s. S is given, no? 15 meters given. So this is your final velocity is 0 because it's come to rest. Brought to rest is written. So u is equal to 15 whole square plus 2 into a into 15. So now a will be equal to minus 15 whole square by 2 into 15. So 15 will get cancelled. So 15 by minus 15 by 2. Minus 15 by 2 means minus 7.5. Minus 7.5 meter per second square. Okay. So we found out the retardation. Minus symbol is denoting this is retardation. Now what is the retarding force? The retarding force will be directly write F into A, M into A you can write, because minus symbol is retarding means it will work in the opposite direction, that's all. A is what 800, M is 800 kg. This one no need to put minus because I have written retarding force here. So 7.5 meter per second square, so which is nothing but 800 into 7.5. How much is come? 8,000, sorry, 8,000. I'm sorry, it's 800. 800 into 7.5 will be 6,000. 6,000 Newton. That is the answer. Check the answer. Here it is written 600 Newton. Okay, so this is the answer. So today is up to this. So next class again we will continue with the gravitation. Okay, thank you very much.